EAFC25. So in the past week, many rumours and leaks about the game have come out across various sources, and additionally, last Wednesday, EA dropped their official reveal trailer. Safe to say, there's been a mixed reception amongst the community. Now, there's a big elephant in the room here, boys, and I will get to that very, very shortly in today's video. But firstly, let's start with the positives. Firstly, let's start with some important info, boys. So pre-ordering the game, obviously, it's actually available right now, alright? So PS stores, Xbox stores, your Steam stores, wherever, whatever platform you boys play this game on, pre-order the game before the 20th of August to get unlimited... Pre-order the Ultimate Edition of the game before the 20th of August, and we do get these rewards, man. You get an F24 Great to the Game card, F25 Heroes. You actually get two of these, boys. You get one of them, it's the Origin one, it's called, on release date of the game, and then we also get another one arriving in November, man. So, it's obviously going to be a further, like, as they describe it here, as a Prime version. 7 days early access, standard, week early, so release date's the 27th. If you pre-order the Ultimate Edition, you get it a week earlier on the 20th of September, man. And, of course... 4.6k FIFA points, man, of course. EA trying to feed our addictions early, boys, aren't they? Obviously, moving over to Icon and Hero Leaks, boys. Obviously, we all know Gigi Buffon is going to be, hopefully, in the new game. He's currently being tested as an icon for F25. It's from Foot Scoreboard here, reliable source on Twitter. Icon's Hero is not fully defined yet, so it may happen that they won't come in the final release. What is sure is they're being tested. And that is the key. It's that word tested. It's quite a common word, boys, as you're going to find out, man, because we look through the other leaks here and you can see players such as Maicon. Now, what a card he would be. We all remember that famous goal for Brazil all those years ago, man, from the tightest of angles. Guti's another one there. Looks a really, really nice card. Nothing crazy on it, but if you got him in the first couple months of the game, man, he looks a really good all-round midfielder, so definitely something to work with there for sure. Footy or Footy. 92 rated centre mids. Okay, she's being tested as an icon in the new game as well. Yep, Stam. I'm a United fan. Very happy with that one. And any of you boys wondering about these names, the likes of Arjen Robben, Totti, Aguero, Toni Kroos, obviously recently retired after the Euros there, Adriano, David Villa, and Ibra. As of yet, as the time of recording this video, these players are not being tested as icons for next year's game. And obviously, probably one of the biggest news in terms of a new icon or a, returning icon, Diego Armando Maradona is going to be back in the game. Most likely. Not confirmed yet, but as it says here, boys, disputes have been resolved. That was obviously what put this card out of the game for a couple of years. But it looks like Maradona's going to be back in the game. Now let's move away from player cards, boys, and talk a little bit about new features coming to the game this year. 5v5 Rush and EAFC IQ, they are the two things that I'm taking account of in that trailer reveal. 5v5 Rush definitely seems interesting. It could just be a B-Tech Volta. It really, really could be. But... similarly, it could be an improved version of Volta. It could be better than it, and it could also be something that I'm thinking from a creator point of view, it would be really, really good fun with a lot of subscribers. The interesting thing about this is, it's in Ultimate Team, it's going to be in friendly, so it's with friends, so it's going to be a friendly mode, so I would love EA to incorporate something like this, but actually make it a proper mode in Ultimate Team, like something you can actually earn rewards from, not just make it friendlies. Like, I've no problem in making it friendlies, but I'd love this to be, like, I think we've got something in NBA, it's something like Triple Threat or something, or it's like a 3v3 mode, or 4v4 mode. It's not like, you don't play a full game, it's bite-sized gameplay, but it's, you can earn rewards from it, you can earn packs, currency in game, things like that, right? I would love EA to kind of do something like that with EAFC, but it just seems as though, as much fun as this mode could be, and let's hope it is, and let's hope it's a, it's a success, it just seems like EA, yeah, they should be, that's the gap where they've missed out on, man. Like, why aren't they adding in something where you can earn rewards from for bite-sized gameplay? Say you've only got 20 minutes to play, and you want to kind of, do a few SBCs, and you want to balance your time out, you don't want to just play one game. You could maybe do a few games of Rush, you could do a few SBCs, you can do a few packs, whatever you want to do, right? So, they tried that with Moments, a couple of years ago, and just, let's be honest, does anyone even remember Moments at this point? I certainly, for one, boys, do not. It's been a long forgotten mode, man, and it's just a bit dead, isn't it, really? Even the rewards, gained from it aren't exactly great, so I think, Moments, they've been on the right track with it, but they just need to make it a lot better. And I think something like this, like a 5v5 mode would be great, but it's just a shame that it looks as if, you know, you're not going to be able to earn Ultimate Team rewards from it. FCIQ, an overhaul of tactical foundations across the game, delivers greater strategic control and more realistic collective movement at the team level. FCIQ also utilizes a new AI model powered by real-world data to influence player tactics through all new player roles. Player roles is big, and we're going to talk about that in a second, boys. I feel like this FCIQ is going to maybe, hopefully, this is what I hope it is, I hope it's kind of like an intelligence system within your team, whereby, you know, your players really do buy into your tactics and your instructions even more than they have done in the past, man. Because we all know sometimes the AI intelligence on your team and your individual players as well isn't always at the highest. And the key words with these is, with this here, boys, I think it says FCIQ also utilizes new AI model powered by real world data. So I'm thinking that would mean that the AI model is making this more realistic. That's what I'm taking from that, man. So it's making it more realistic and making these players act more like they would in real life. So say you have a left back that plays in a, you know, pressing team in real life, right? I'm hoping that that's going to make him be more prone to, you know, getting forward, attacking, and be playing on the front foot as a fullback in the EAFC25 in your team. You know, so it might be a more, pretty much like an enhancement and a development of like what we've already got with player instructions. That's what I hope it is, man. Dunk Trading on Twitter, boys, another very reliable source. Players in FC25 can now make collisions with the goalposts. Oh, no. This could be awful, boys. This could seriously mean a lot of these are going to be broken. Obviously, contracts removed in FC25. About time. You can purposely foul in FC25. Grab hold of the player, instantly gives a yellow card. That will be... I actually like this, though. We all know those times you're going through on goal and your opponent, right, you know, he ain't getting to you. But the only way he's getting you and stopping you is if he takes a red, and he's the last man standing, man, and he takes the red, brings you down, slide tackles you, red card given, man, and it can be very, very frustrating. Well, it's going to get even worse, because now you've got this ability where if you want to break up the play, you can do so. Goalkeeper movement's another big thing. Obviously, we know a lot of top players these days do use goalkeeper movement, you know, and are very effective at it. You know, you break down the defensive line, you get through. You know, a good goalkeeper mover, man, can get in your head. And this year, you know, manual is way less effective. Basically, a single step left or right is going to be the way to go. Evolutions changes, boys. You can now do multiple evos at the same time, less requirements overall, and can upgrade older evos more. Now, I will say, and a lot of you boys that watch the channel regularly will know, your boy Footy hasn't done too many evolutions this year, man. Next year, and I've seen other leaks on Twitter and other sources around, you know, just the community, Evo seems to be, one of the primary focuses for EA in next year's game, man. I think they're putting a lot of focus into it. They want to kind of make it even better than it was this year, and an improved version of it. So let's see what they do with it, man. But I think this is going to be one of the major focuses. This is massive. FC25 rivals changes. This is huge, and I've got the big elephant in the room, boys, to drop straight after this. All right, so stay tuned for that, because you probably know what's coming, and we're going to discuss it because it needs to be discussed. But, and that's the reason the title of the video is called Grade. But we're going to get to that in a second. FC25 rival changes. Start based on your FC24 division. Relegation is back. A win's 3, a draw is 1 point, and better reward for higher ranks. No more grinding from Div 10. So this is definitely intriguing, right? Because, like, so whatever the highest rank you got, so basically, it says start based on your FC24 division. I heard that it was based upon the best division you've got to this year. So even if I'm Div 4 at the minute, for example, but I have been Div 1 this year, so I'm assuming my best was Div 1 this year. I'm assuming I'm starting Div 1 next year, because that's what I've heard from other leaks. Or maybe it's the division that you end FC24 on. That's the way it works. But either way, it means that we're no longer going to be grinding from Div 10, which is definitely a positive. Only thing I would say, it's gonna mean that a lot of people are gonna get a lot better packs early on in the game this year. What way will that work in terms of the market? In terms of maybe slightly reduced prices, deflated prices, because there's gonna be a lot more supply, man. Positions are not an FC25. Right wing back, left wing back, centre forward. Removing real life positions is interesting. It certainly is. And then a big shout out to EAFC25 leaks here, boys, on Twitter. Drop them a follow. Got a lot of reliable information from this source in the last couple of days as well, man. So yeah, they're putting up leaks on the daily. Definitely drop them a follow if you want to keep in the loop on what's coming through about this game right now. But one of the big things, man, roles. Roles dictate how players move off the ball. There's going to be role plus, and role plus plus. Alright? So, role is just a player can play in the position. So, they can do a job there kind of thing is what I'm taking from that. So, say maybe it's not their predominant or their main position, but they can do a job there for you, right? So, maybe it's like a CDM that can play centre mid, or, you know, it could be a centre back playing CDM, things like that, right? Role plus is a player's accomplished in the position, real world data, and then role double plus is the world class in that position. A bit of a summary here then, boys, just on the leaks we're talking about. So Volta removed. I do believe that 5v5 rush mode is going to be like the kind of the changeover of the guard, I guess you could say, and 5v5 rush is going to be the new Volta, man. Is it going to be better, though? That's the big question. Duplicate storage added, obviously massive for the game. We've needed that for a while, man, ever since they added in all those years ago in the Russia World Cup mode. It should have been in the game since then, but they didn't add it back in. Thankfully now they have. Tunnel pack animation is back. Work rates replaced by roles. Relegation back in rivals and clubs, which is brilliant. And also friendlies matchmaking not linked to your rivals division. That is also brilliant as well to see, because obviously when we're doing friendlies, we don't want that impacting like our skill rating. We don't want that affecting our MMR, you know, our matchmaking rating, skill rating, whatever you want to call it, in rivals. That's not what you want to do, man, because friendlies you might be playing with mates and you don't want that to affect your individual rivals' skill rating. So that is definitely a plus point as well. Now, boys, let's talk about the big elephant in the room, man. The season pass tier. EA, why? Why did you have to do this, man? The season progress was fine as it was. I'm not always saying the season progress give out the best rewards or that it was worth your time getting all the way through the top level. Some occasions it was, some occasions it wasn't. But oh my god, man, why are they making a paid tier? The important news to highlight here, boys, is it's not two different passes, alright? It's still the one pass. There's a free season pass tier and a paid season pass tier. There is only one season pass. You will get extra rewards by upgrading the premium. So what I see this being is pretty much if you upgrade to your premium, you'll maybe get like an extra 15 to 20 tiers, like levels, than your original, you know, regular pass, right? So the regular pass is free. Maybe you'll do, you know, whether you've got the regular or the premium pass, you'll maybe get the same rewards for the first like 30 levels, and then after that there'll be maybe a further 20 tiers or whatever, 20 levels with further enhanced rewards, better quality rewards, bigger packs, better quality of players, and that'll be part of the paid season pass, man. This is just pure EA greed, man. It's all there is to it, and the sadness is it's not even just this. It just seems like every year there's more and more things they're doing to try and get more and more money out of us, man. They have no shame, and now they're putting out a paid season pass tier, which they know they're going to get so many people paying for, because it's that FOMO, isn't it? It's the fear of missing out, man. You don't want to miss out on those rewards that are going to be in those paid levels in the pass, and yeah, it's just pure greed, man. I mean, as I say, the season pass, the season objectives that we've got right now, the season progress, it's meant to reward you grinding the game. You shouldn't have to put your money into it. You're putting your time already. You're putting your time and your effort in already and your skill to try and get these things done. Why do we have to pay additional amounts for an extra 20, 30 tiers, whatever it is? I mean, nah, man. It's poor work from EA. Does it surprise me they did it? No. A lot of the games do it these days with a free pass and then a paid season pass. But yeah, it just stinks of EA greed yet again, unfortunately, boys. And can we just take a second as well, boys, to acknowledge that EA still, as of right now, have no plans. There have been no rumours put out there, man, that the EA have any plans of changing the fact that people can still leave it at draws in rivals and FUT champs at 0-0 and you don't get the win for it. I mean, that has been like the number one thing requested for at least the last 2 years of this game, man, if not longer. And still they blatantly ignore the community. Alright, boys, we're on the Reddit. Let's see what the community's saying, man. I'm going to pick out some comments here and see what people are saying about what they've heard of the new game. Official, I hereby announce my retirement from this shit game until 2025 May. Okay, Hat, respect to you, my man. Because people who pay are going to have much better teams, it's just going to make the pay to win even more egregious. I think that is. I can't even say that word. But, yeah, I get what this guy's saying, man. Season Pass is something that you typically only see in free games, so now I'll have to pay full price for the game, monthly for Xbox Live, and then for the Battle Passes. It's, honestly, these guys are spot on with their comments, man. It's like the season rewards you already get for free by earning XP, but now you'll get the pleasure of paying it for it too. Pretty much, yeah. It's a sad reality, it really is, of what this game is coming to. C-Dub says, yeah, in an ideal version of this, the season pass is at least halfway worth it for pay-to-win players compared to dropping $20 on some shit packs and walking away with nothing. See, that's a point that I agree with in terms of if you are someone who puts money on this game, yeah, it probably would benefit you. We don't know, I don't think there's been a confirmed, like, price yet, boys, of what the season pass premium is going to cost per season. I really hope it's not too much. I really pray it's not too much, man. But we know EA, man, they could be ridiculous with these things. They could be. But yeah, like say it was like 500 FIFA points for the premium version, right? That's a lot more beneficial to spend your 500 FIFA points on, or like your 30,000 coins on, whatever it is you want to pay with, rather than dropping, as someone says here, like $20 on FIFA points and open some random packs that are probably going to give you absolute shit. Obviously now, boys, we wait to see what more information comes out about this game. Just one last thing before the video ends as well, man. Just an important notice for you boys as well. Deep dives are coming soon, alright? So obviously we've had the reveal trailer. That's obviously a general trailer. Doesn't give away too much. Upcoming deep dives. So whatever mode interests you boys the most, whether you're a career mode player, ultimate team player, clubs player, you've got it all here, man. Rush Clubs gameplay in July. August, then, we're going to have an Ultimate Team Deep Dive trailer and also Career Mode Deep Dive trailer as well. But yeah, I want to know your boys' thoughts, man. I have talked for long enough. Drop it in the comments. Get involved. I'm going to be reading all the comments. I'm going to be hearting all the comments. And I'm always trying to respond to every comment as well, man. So make sure you get your comments in. Let me know, man, from anything from... I mean, I think the Season Pass is going to be a big topic of discussion. I definitely want to know your boys' thoughts on that. And not just your thoughts about how it's going to affect the EAFC25, but just... generally, man, I think it's an awful thing for the game and the FIFA franchise, man, the EAFC franchise, that it's having to go down this dark route of more and more pay to win each year, more and more EA greed every year. It's a sad, sad time, man, for the game. It really, really is, man. But drop your thoughts in the comments. Of course, if you've enjoyed today's video, boys, you found it informative, please do drop that thumbs up on the video for me. It helps share the channel and share this video around the algorithm into people's recommendations and homepages and stuff. Grows the channel out, man. And of course, if you're new, if you're watching this right now, you're very, very welcome to the Footy King channel. Loads of more EAFC24 content to come, and then we're building towards EAFC25. And I'm sure regarding EAFC25 news, boys, we're going to have some more news and rumour videos coming out for you boys in the next couple of weeks as well, man. To get subscribed, join the community. Road to 7,000 is on before the end of the year. That is the aim. And yeah, thanks for watching, boys. I'll see you all in the next one, man. Peace out.